Happy Monday.
Good morning. Oh, it's a long weekend too.
It is. So why are you fixing your hair now?
Because I just noticed it was sticking up.
Good morning, Terry.
Wow.
That was very fast.
You are bright and early.
Because we just did this. I'm in my finger painting shirt today because this is a big shirt. And it's actually quite warm down here because summer's here, day 8 of summer. And our world has changed so much.
Good morning, Lori. Good
Hello,
morning,
Lori.
Jeff.
Our world has changed so much because tonight, well, tomorrow morning, but tonight, we're supposed to be leaving for Ontario. Not happening.
We were supposed to be leaving.
We were going to be
Good morning,
leaving.
Eva.
So my mom has been to the doctors, and the doctors has recommended that we do not go.
So I don't know what she told him exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's getting her way.
Apparently we're infested. I don't know. No, I mean, Mom
Morning,
get well.
Kathy.
Mom get well. But yeah, so we're going to be leaving here on Friday.
Early Friday morning.
To go to Toronto.
Well, we go to Toronto, then Mexico City, and then Vallarta. So by noon or 1 o'clock on Saturday, I will be holding my babies.
A week earlier than expected.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, we're excited to be going home, but, it's summer's here now. We waited for 80 days or whatever.
We stuck it out. We feel we deserve this week, and it's supposed to rain here today. It better not.
Yeah.
Better not.
Yeah. So now we've got a few more days to see folks and just
And Lily,
enjoy
how
the
are you?
Summer.
The last of the summer.
The last summer, yeah. I feel sorry for
Is
you
that
guys.
like the Last Supper? What are you looking at now?
Your hair's kind of sticking up here.
Now I feel self-conscious.
And you should. So, yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah, I look good.
He's so cute.
I always look good. And that's the beauty of being a man, because you can always look in the mirror and just say, damn.
You just about made me spit my coffee out.
I look fine. Women are like, does this make my butt look bigger? Things like that. Guys don't care.
What is that thing on the floor?
I don't know.
That looks scary.
It looks like a leaf.
Oh, doesn't look very scary. I don't have my glasses on.
But yeah, when you don't have your glasses on. So, I'll tell you what we've done the last few days, which has been
Okay, Jeff,
awesome.
I'm holding you to this. He said we're going to get a morning shower and then a beautiful day. I'm holding you to this. What are you doing? What are you guys doing next few afternoons? What day does Claudia have off? Maybe we should get together one more time.
Yeah, it's good.
With PV going red yesterday, can you still be home? You know what? Lori, don't be a downer, or we're coming to stay. No, I don't want to threaten that, because you'd probably... Well, I don't know if you'd enjoy it or not. You don't know us that well yet.
You wouldn't. You would not. PV, it's weird what's going on in this world right now with
Good morning,
COVID.
Roberto. Thank you very much. He said we look great.
Thank you. That's very
It is
lovely.
raining buckets out here at our place with thunder and lightning. Oh,
Where's
so
that?
It's on. That's Kathy. So west of Alberta, west of Alberta, west of Edmonton.
Yeah. So Christie went upstairs for a coffee, and we still hadn't set up yet. Obviously, we say 9-ish is when we'll do this. And Mom's like, it's 9:02. Why aren't you downstairs? So yeah, that was fun. So okay, so what have we
Yes,
done?
come stay here, Lori says. You don't know what you're asking.
You don't. So what's happened the last few days?
Ask Jeff. We've stayed at his house a couple nights.
We've had beautiful weather.
Yes.
And we've just done stuff.
Yes. So let's go back, because Friday was the last time they all talked to us.
Okay.
So Friday morning,
Doodle-doo, 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 Friday.
we hung out at our friend's farm for the day. Then we went into Sylvan Lake to the farmer's market that we used to run 100 million years ago.
Yeah, and I told you the story of the farmer's market.
Yeah. And so that was lovely. There's still some of the same businesses that are there, but the actual vendors are different. It's either they have staff now because they've gotten older or busier or whatever.
Or they've died.
Or they've not, yeah.
They've not made it.
They've not made it.
No, it's sad. I mean, we're old now.
Well,
in my head, I'm young.
Yeah.
But
still acts like he's 5.
it's like, boom, one day. I think your father passing away has really just kind of made me older. So, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Just in your head, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's true, though. Because when we look at kids now, and I'll see, like, kids in high school ready to graduate, and I'm like, they're 12, right? And Chris is like, no, they're not.
Yeah. Well, and I was wrong about the hostesses at a bar. They can be, like, if it serves alcohol, they can be under 18.
Oh, good, because we went by this place in Sylvan Lake, and I said, those girls look like 15 or 16. And Christie's like, oh, well, you said that, blah, blah, blah. So you can't be in the bar. Well, apparently she can.
Good morning, Keith.
Hello.
I know you know we're coming back early because Lynn's already arranged a pool party.
Yeah, and which is nice. We will get to go to a pool again. I mean, we could have went. No, nobody we know has one here.
Here? No. And I don't
And
think
it's
public
cold.
pools are open. But yeah, so then we did the market and then we went home. Back here to my mom's. And just had a chill evening, I guess. And
I'm thinking, not looking at anything.
And then Saturday, we kind of hung out at the house and just lazed around for a bit. And then we went to a couple of farmers markets downtown Edmonton. And then...
You had to wear a mask. You have to wear a freaking mask at most
Inside
businesses here. And apparently, the business can decide whether they're mask-free or not. So we went to a couple businesses that didn't require masks. Loved them. Farmers market...
And Greg,
I am your father.
Good morning, Brenda. Greg, just so you know, we are just outside of Edmonton right now at my mom's house in Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta. So of course Edmonton.
Morning, Brenda.
Anyways, okay, so Saturday, and then we kind of hung out in town for a bit on Saturday afternoon, and then we met our kids at where Mackenzie works at Canadian Brew House, so we could have dinner because at that time we still thought we were leaving on Tuesday night or morning, like tonight.
We really believed it.
We had those tickets booked. We had everything. So
you didn't lose money though by rechanging your tickets, did you?
A little bit, yeah.
How much?
$50. Actually,
that's nothing.
More about $35.
That's nothing.
Yeah. So, and we got upgraded because they couldn't reimburse part of the flight, but I'll talk about that in a second. So, okay, so back to Saturday. So Saturday night, yes, dinner with our kids for Spencer's birthday because his birthday is
the 5th.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
His birthday is officially Wednesday, so we thought we'd be gone. So then we did that, and then yesterday we had dinner with the family because I have my sister-in-law, 2 of my nephews, and Spencer's birthdays are all in August. So we kind of had a family, and when we planned it, we were leaving tonight. So everybody came over. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening.
We had a fire.
They had a fire out in the backyard. Yeah.
But a real fire, Jeff, with wood, not gas.
Greg, yes. We are based out of Mexico. We live just outside of Puerto Vallarta in the little town called Buceria. So I'm not sure of what part of Mexico you're moving to and how you're all doing it. John and I own a real estate company based out of Buceria, but we sell, of course, the whole area. So if you need any help, any information, feel free to contact us.
We've been there almost 17 years. I think
September will be 17 years.
That's insane.
It is. It just blows me away that
seems
it's so
like
long.
We blinked. And we've done some amazing stuff in Mexico, but it's just, time is a funny thing in your mind.
Oh, so that's interesting. So Jeff is saying that in St. Albert, masks are not mandatory. So far, it's just Edmonton and the big centers, Edmonton and Calgary. I wonder what Sherwood Park's like, because we're going to go into there today.
Yeah, but Edmonton and Calgary are probably like 2 of the most cities, liberal.
You think?
I think.
Okay, so that's last night. We had a big family thing. So, but yesterday morning, I spent like 2 hours on the phone trying to make sure that we could get home, make sure our tickets were going to be able to be transferred, etc., etc. And it was. I mean, we still have to go to Toronto, but we were supposed to go from here to Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie and then back to Toronto next Friday. So they couldn't really refund, refund our money. So they are upgrading us. And I still get I get a bit of a tax rebate back that they'll put on my credit card. And they were
hitting yourself. You're hitting yourself right at the microphone. She's insane, guys.
Moving to the PV area. I'll message you. Awesome. Did I miss something? You're not leaving today. Yeah, Lori, we're just talking about that. John's mom has been advised by her doctor that she should not have outside company. She's not been feeling she's not feeling well. No. She may have to have surgery, and so
We're infectious.
And apparently we're diseased. No,
We're not
kidding.
diseased. We might be diseased.
So
you especially. I know who you were with.
We leave you.
Oh, yeah.
We leave Friday, get home Saturday. So Air Canada, awesome to work with. The lady and I also discussed how to dispose of our husbands if we got tired of them.
This is the true thing I found out about last night.
Fun conversation with her. Then I call Aeromexico. Well, they want to charge me this and they want to charge me this. And I'm like, well, if you look on your website, according to what you state, I'm eligible for a totally free transaction. The only thing I should have to pay for is if there's an increase in price. And there was, to the tune of like $14 US per ticket. He's like, well, the girl says, well, but you called us and so we have to charge a fee. And I said, but I can't change my ticket online. I had to call you. So that doesn't really mesh. So I ended up, all together with them, I ended up having to pay about $52 to change our tickets to the week previous. Right?
We're going back in time.
We are going back in time. So, Lori, it stinks that my mother-in-law is not well, but I'm uber excited to get to see my little girls a week early.
I was excited about going to the zoo just because we haven't been there in the summertime since I was a kid.
Yeah, because last year when we went, it was cold and rainy. We had, I think, a couple of nice bits and pieces of afternoon.
But we still had to wear something warm.
But we couldn't go out. I wouldn't have went out in a sundress. It was definitely leggings and t-shirts and sweaters or whatever. So
yes,
so it's unfortunate, and I mean, John's mom isn't this isn't life-threatening. It's nothing like cancer or anything. It's just some issues that she's got, and hopefully the doctors can nail it down and fix her up.
So let's talk about the holiday today.
It's a long weekend.
Woot! So I think when this holiday started, it was when Ralph Klein was the premiere, and I think it was supposed to be Family Day. But now family means nothing because it's whatever.
I think Family Day is in February now.
Oh, really? Maybe it isn't.
Alberta, people tell us.
Yeah, is it Family Day? Or is it just a civic holiday today?
What is it? What is actually the weekend?
I don't know.
It's not Victoria Day.
I don't know.
Someone help us. We're so un-Canadian now.
We are. But this holiday, is the Friday of the year before we moved down is when it snowed. So this August long weekend, it snowed in Sylvan Lake. And that was when I said, we're done. We're done. We're leaving this country. This is crazy.
Heritage Day. Oh, that's right, because it's the big Heritage Festival. Well, it's supposed to be in Horlack Park.
Is that what's going on today? Oh, it's supposed to be.
Heritage Day.
But they canceled everything because COVID.
Yeah. So, everybody's saying it's Heritage Day. So, that's countrywide then, or just Alberta?
No, that'd be Alberta.
Just Alberta? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then Terry McFarlane is saying that they had 36-degree weather. Yeah, Family Day is February 15th. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember.
That's Zach's birthday.
That's Zach's birthday, yeah. He'll be 30 this year.
You're old.
My oldest is going to be 30. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I know how I feel. But
I am a grandma, so I guess a 30-year-old it makes sense. I love being a grandma. I wouldn't change that for anything.
But my mom was a grandma at 36.
Yeah, she was mad at me. It wasn't my fault she had a kid at 16. It was his fault.
How'd you make it my fault?
Well, you were the kid.
She's not a nice lady.
It's okay. I am.
Christie specifically, if you're wondering who I mean.
Maybe his mother?
Maybe. So yeah, it is. It's fun though because now we get to see our granddaughter. Mind you, they keep sending us videos, and we chat with them every once in a while. Like when you were at Sylvan Lake.
Yes. Oh, that. Yeah. Well, I think we talked about that because we did that on the Thursday. So we told them that I talked to them on that day.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
It was quite lovely just chatting with her. I showed her the lake. Pool. No, lake.
So yesterday they sent us a video of her reading a story. And but
my
there's no words on the
goodness.
page, but she just kept talking.
Well, because they're talking about because I think Chuita was trying to get her ready for bed. And so everything in the book, because there's no words, they can make it up. So there was a star and I don't know what else is in there, and they were all going to sleep. So Taylor was doing it in her Spanglish, which is adorable. She does both, and so she sleep, dormir, and she puts her hand on her side, the side of her head.
What's that?
Something just fell upstairs, but it rolled.
Don't ask questions.
It rolled, so it wasn't my mom. I mean, it rolled.
Might be.
I don't think she'd sound like that if she rolled. It sounded like a bottle of nail polish or.
Okay, that's a big nail polish. I mean,
Well,
that's a bucket.
It could have been a bucket of nail polish, yeah.
So how come you still haven't done your nails yet?
We're not going to talk about that, okay?
You have 4 days now.
It takes me a long time. I'm slow at it. I'm out
tells-
of practice.
She kept saying to Mackenzie, "Where's the stuff? Where's the stuff, man? I need the stuff. I need to get the stuff done, man." And then she gets the stuff, and she's like, "I can't do the stuff."
Well, as they have been breaking, I've been repairing them. So
Why not prepare them all at once?
Because it takes me a long time. Okay,
Yeah.
today we're staying home all day and I'll do my nails because it's going to take me like 8 hours.
Well, you can. I'm going to go.
You can't drive. You don't have a legal driver's license.
I can drive.
No, he can't. Even with a legal driver's license, he can't drive.
Okay, you may not do your nails today because it's too nice out. We got to go do something.
Well, yeah, I think we're going to go to Earl's. I think there might be people meeting us. So
Okay.
Jeff and Claudia, if you guys are not busy and you want to come to Sherwood Park.
Yeah, anybody who wants to come to Sherwood Park today, just come. We're going to be at Earl's. When? Well, happy hour.
Happy hour's 2 to 5.
2 to 5. And it's Margarita Monday. And for $5, you can get a teeny tiny margarita.
You've discussed that little margarita so many times. It's getting old.
Teeny tiny. Yeah, but she tells me good price in Canada.
From Canada, that's really cheap. $5. $5.
So if you really want your money to go further, Mexico.
Come to Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
So, okay. So what can we talk about here today?
Oh, gosh. What haven't we talked about? Except for COVID, we're not going to.
COVID sucks. Yeah. Oh, apparently lots of people in Vallarta are dying from the COVID. Does anybody have like the current real numbers? Because I have a feeling it's like the rest of the world where they're kind of like injecting them. We were at when we saw somebody in Sylvan Lake, they talked about how they were at a party and one of their cousins or fathers or somebody died of a heart attack, but the doctors put COVID on, would not release COVID from it. They're like, but he didn't die from COVID. They're like, yes, he did. He did.
Yeah. There was another thing I read. No driver's license is $2,000. Yeah, we know. That's why I got one before we left.
That's crazy.
I think people should have driver's license because here, at least, when they get a driver's license, they've done the book work and they've done a driving test. So they could have faked it for that 15 minutes or however long a test is. But in Mexico...
It's kind of true. Anybody in Mexico can get a license. And in Mexico, you have to release your vehicle to the world because it will be scratched, it will be dinged, it will be beat up, and there will be nothing you can do about it. You will walk into Walmart with a beautiful new vehicle, come back, and there's some scratch on it. And you just have to release it.
You get a new vehicle at Walmart? What kind of cars are you buying?
You can get all kinds of things at Walmart. Actually, you can get new vehicles at Costco sometimes.
Well, via Costco.
Via Costco.
Shouldn't... Oh, saludos. I thought that said shouldn't. Pastor Freddie, I don't have my glasses on, so even this screen is kind of blurry. I need to go get new glasses when I get home. That will be one of my first official duties, besides checking in at work. I can't see anymore. Just distance.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I don't
But
care.
hi, Pastor Freddie.
Hello. Thanks for bringing up my wife's deformities.
Deformities.
She can't see. She's deformed.
I don't think that makes me... You can buy coffins at Walmart, too.
In Chicago, I believe, was the first place you could buy. But this is like 20 years ago when I worked there. Yeah, or 20... some
I know.
years.
Laura, you're right. I am very tired of all the misinformation about COVID. And the biggest worry about that is that nobody knows, so...
When nobody knows, that tells you there's a problem. Because that means the government's lying to you.
Yeah.
Which lies are we believing? We don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, that is a topic that has been so over discussed.
No, but it needs to, as long as it's going on, it needs to be discussed. People need to be willing to go to jail for what they believe. I'm willing to go to jail for what I believe.
I did tell him I wouldn't bail him out, though, so...
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's silliness. All of the people.
Marie said, I think there will always be false negatives and false positives. Preliminary cause of death can always be questioned by requesting an autopsy. And I believe lately they've been doing sampling post-mortem to either confirm or deny COVID, but it takes time to run the tests. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you die from a heart attack, you
the
died
media
from a heart
knows
attack.
everything.
It is. The media does know everything.
Do they?
And so do Hollywood celebrities. If you're not
Can
getting...
you buy a license at Walmart? I think you can, Steve.
If you're not getting your advice from Hollywood celebrities, you're not living. Because Hollywood celebrities know everything, even though they're paid to lie for a living because they're saying words that aren't their own.
I will tell you something else. My daughter, I think we discussed this before, had been experimenting with sourdough. And I think I told you she made an olive and thyme or basil, I can't remember. I think it was thyme sourdough loaf. Amazing. She made a jalapeno cheddar one. Oh, very good.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, I'm tired of talking about COVID.
Her lack of vision gives you hope, John. What? Wow. That hurts, Terry.
That's right. That's why we have stayed together so long, because I can't see how ugly he's getting.
Can you buy a license? Yes. Amen, John. Thank you, Eva. I have no idea what you're amening about, but you're right. Well, it probably has to do with the celebrities, because celebrities are awesome and need to be listened to because they know everything. I like the way you think,
Lori. John will be in jail in Canada and Christie will be at home in Mexico. Sounds peaceful. I'm loving you more and more every day.
Your friends hurt.
They're citizens just like us, and many come from the Midwest Plains, not Lake La La Land.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. Okay.
So if you went to jail, where would we start our days with such laughter? Yeah, I don't know if they'd let us do a
thing from jail? What about during our conjugal visits?
Yeah.
They still do those, right?
Ew.
It's important for...
I would be mad at you if you got yourself put in jail because you're being a butthead. I would be mad at you. There would be no visits.
But it's not being a butthead.
No visits.
It's
period.
Standing up for your rights, man. You got to fight for your right to party. That's what.
Let's roast
those people
John
said.
Day. I guess it's always let's roast John Day. It's still sunshiny here a bit, Jeff. He's saying it's rainy there. Yeah. I don't think it's raining. It looks like there's sun shining through the clouds.
There's like it hits the trees, but it's not like bright sun.
No,
it's just like sun.
But we can't tell because we are downstairs, so we can't really tell. Doesn't look like it's raining.
It looks like we want to live outside, but we can't because we're trapped already. It is kind of like a jail.
Marie says, I love your banter back and forth, and no, we don't need to see conjugal visits.
No, you don't need to see them. They just need to happen. Because if I'm going to jail, I don't want to be some guy named Bubba's wife.
If you go to jail, you're my wife, husband.
What?
I won't be your wife. I don't know.
Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't go to jail, but I should go to jail. Somebody needs to go to jail. We need to have half of the country in prison.
And then you can get COVID and they'll let you out, Steve said.
And no, because they put you in jail if you don't adhere to COVID rules, but let you out if you've murdered somebody.
It's raining from the west, yeah, and we're east of Edmonton, so
it's coming our way.
It looks like it might be.
We're
but
prepared.
Then Eva said it's sun in the mountains right now, so it could be just over you, Jeff. Maybe it's just raining on you.
Are you in the mountains, Eva? Are they there, or where
I don't know.
They?
Ask her. Eva, are you in the mountains?
Eva, are you in the mountains?
Or can you just see them from your house? You're not that close.
You're not. You're like 5 hours from the mountains. Well, maybe 4 hours, because you're an hour from Edmonton. Mm-hmm. More or less.
More or less.
Okay, so play Monopoly. You get free cards. Oh, to get out of jail. I get it. That's true. I should just walk around with one, and when they arrest me, just go, I gotta get out of jail free card. You can't arrest me. Here you go. See how that goes. I think it'd be awesome.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, I would never ever spit on a cop or do anything bad, But at the same time, I mean...
Eva said they're in the Rickies. Then she confirmed it to the Rockies.
The Rickies? You're in the Ricky Martinez's?
Are you guys camping?
Or the Ricky
Have you ever considered starting a radio show? What's radio? What's radio?
I don't know. And wait a second, are you saying we're not good looking?
You both have a face for radio.
You're right. See, when I was 11 in that area, I used to do radio shows in the province of Alberta. So
again, Jeff, I'm holding you to it.
And I used to get paid like
jail.
$60 to $80 an hour as a kid. It was really good money.
Yeah, where's that money now? I don't know. Spent it on video games and lottery tickets.
I did. Actually, in those days...
Hi, Sandra. How are you guys in wonderful Winnipeg? A podcast? You know, we've actually considered a podcast.
And we should. Our coach says we should.
Our real estate coach said we should. And we had started to do some videos talking about real estate. And we will get, now that we're actually going to be home.
Yeah.
We are going to get a little more serious about business. This has been a lot of fun. And we'll still do these little chats if anybody is still interested in watching. But from the warmth of our air-conditioned house, or the comfort of our air-conditioned house, yeah, that might be a better way to word it.
Yeah, our sister-in-law, Stacy's from Florida, and yesterday she had her fan going and stuff, and I'm like, you're a sellout. Yeah. You know, you've got a fan, and she's like, what are you talking about? In Florida, we all had air conditioning. Only crazy people walk outside. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. But I guess...
Yeah, it was warm in my mom's house though yesterday with everybody.
It was cooler
there.
outside.
It was cooler outside, but then the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes were horrible.
That's where you douse yourself in DEET.
Live video without the pictures, you'd be fun to listen to. So they don't want to see us anymore. I'm getting that feeling. We'll just do a black screen maybe then.
Or a green screen.
My heart is hurting.
Green screen.
In front of our faces?
Then we can do everything. It'd be awesome. And we could do like...
What is Wheezy going to do when you leave? Well, originally she'll probably cry, and then she'll be fine. She'll be like, finally, they're gone.
But she still gets 2 of her grandkids at the house.
Yeah, Shay and Matt are staying, and Spencer are staying for the foreseeable future. They're not, neither of them are quite... Well, Spencer's staying, he's got a job. And have we listed her home yet? She has one more... agent coming tomorrow, I believe, and then she's gonna make a decision, I am assuming. Yeah. Right, Mom?
Yeah, we'll just listen. We'll hear.
And Wendy said she likes seeing us. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Mosquitoes are gone here. Huge dragonflies and bats at night. Oh, I hate bats.
I love bats.
I'm not sure if I'd rather mosquitoes over bats. I haven't decided yet. But bats freak the crap out of me.
In Mexico, we can get big bats flying through the air. And
in our house.
It's
raining,
house.
Steve, where you are. So you're closer to us than Jeff is. So.
Yeah. But yeah, the big bats are fantastic. And they're quiet. And they're zooming all over the place. But we did have at our... beach.
Oh, Vanessa. Oh, hi, Vanessa.
Our house that was close to the water, we had a bat in that house. And Christie started screaming. And I just started screaming. I had no idea why I was screaming, but she was screaming. So we're both screaming. And I'm like, why are we screaming? And she said, there's a bat.
Jennifer, how are you doing? How was your surgery? And Terry said that we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to see you. Aw. You guys are so sweet to us.
You're sweet to her. You're kind of mean to me. But I get it. She's mean to me. Everybody's mean to me. I just don't get it. What'd you do?
I don't, just sticky.
So. Yeah. So who else do we have here? I think we've seen everybody here. You've seen hi. So what are we doing here today? I think we're going to go somewhere today because it's kind of nice. Well, Even if it rains, it's kind of nice. We're going to go somewhere. Unless you're doing your nails. If you're going to do your nails... We don't have to go anywhere. If you're not doing your nails... No,
because we still have to meet up with Tanya and Darwin. Yeah. Because they need to send something back to Mexico with us. And
we can go shopping in Sherwood Park.
Wow. We haven't done that yet.
They have a buffet in Sherwood Park, and maybe somebody here can explain to me how it works. But it's open. There's a sign that says it's open, but it's a buffet. So I don't know how a buffet can be open in the world of COVID. Do you know?
I have no idea, and I don't care.
And they have bowling open, but nobody wants to go with me.
Yeah, Eva said that they fly right by our heads. Green screen would allow your creativity to go crazy. That is true.
It is true.
Sandra sending us loves.
Thank you.
And Marie also says that you love the teasing. And when do you guys head back? So we head back officially Friday. We'll be home in our house with our granddaughters on Saturday. We have an overnight in Mexico City. So we're going to just stay right at the airport. We kind of contemplated, because we're leaving early, that we thought maybe we'd stay in Mexico City. But I just think with everything that's happening, I don't know what the actual...
There's a lot of COVID in Mexico City.
Mexico City is a big city, and we've been told that there's a lot of COVID in Mexico City. So we're just going to go straight home. And yes, you have to wear a mask. Like the planes, it's mandatory unless you're eating or drinking. And they're not serving food on the plane, so I guess there won't be any eating and drinking.
Well, no, we'll bring our own.
Green screen is... Okay, so...
Chroma key.
Terry, when you are watching the weather, he's not really standing in front of that big map. It's green screen behind him. So
or blue.
Or blue. So it's a big... It's literally a big screen that they put behind you, or a wall painted. And then they project that on via computer. So we've done green screen before. John does it more than I do. Because typically when we've been doing these together, we've been in places where the background is already nice, like our kitchen or this nice bookcase, or at our friend's house, the beautiful trees. Today we contemplated going outside to do it, but it's still a little cool this morning, so...
I think more, cool. So the green screen, it's green or blue, and you can tell what it is by what they're wearing. Because if they've got blue on, you know it's green. If they've got green on, you know it's blue. If they have neither, oh my gosh, what is it? I want to know now. But you won't.
Right, you won't.
But yeah, green screen is amazing just because everything is real time. We can actually hook a green screen up live, and the computer is so fast, it could be doing videos and stuff behind us. And we could be doing like in Whose Line Is It Anyways, when they play the old movies and he doesn't know what's going on because he's in front of a green screen. We can go, and there'd be like a dinosaur coming to eat our heads.
My boss at the restaurant said friends and relatives said it's bad in Mexico City. Yeah. Well, any big city where people are living really close together, it's
almost the population of Canada in that area.
One city, yeah.
So think about that, where Canada is like a big country. But then you have to ask yourself, if it's like that in Mexico City, why are they being so nutty in Canada? Because it's a big frickin' country. Huge. Yeah, it is. It's getting old. This is getting old. If you want to follow everything, go to Sweden. Sweden's being punished because they haven't done anything, haven't shut their world down, and people are now punishing them because they're like, why didn't you play with us, man? We were going to fool the world, man.
Okay.
And they're having the same results as everywhere else. Man, I'm done. Don't hurt me. Yeah, Christie doesn't like to talk about the COVID because she's scared of it.
It is just so over talked about.
It's still going on.
That is the only topic. That and flippin' weather.
That's all there is to talk about in Alberta.
There's so much more to talk about. Look at how pretty the trees are. Look at the sun still shining on our trees here.
That's true. I have to give her that.
My mom has a stunningly gorgeous backyard out here.
Not too stunning that she doesn't have to move.
True.
Because she loves her yard. And she may not move from her yard.
There is no quarantining in Mexico at this time.
No. And if they did, I would be ticked.
When we get home, you're not going to go anywhere anyways because you have to wear a mask everywhere. There was lineups at Walmart the other day. Someone showed a picture of getting into Lago Real.
Why are we...
Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go that isn't
Sweden.
Affected by COVID?
I want to go to Sweden now.
We have hockey now, at least for 2 more games. Yeah, well, if Oilers don't pull up their socks, they're going to be out right away.
Yeah, the Oilers lost. 6-4.
Shay said I have to be quiet.
And it was 2-0 when I first saw it, and Oilers had lost. No, I'm mixing games up now. It was 4-0. I don't know.
I thought it was 6-4.
It was. That was the final.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think of when I heard about it.
New Zealand seems like a good choice, although they're not letting people in, I don't think, in New Zealand.
Australia's in meltdown mode right now, apparently. You don't know what to believe anymore.
I know. So Eva said, the beautiful day it will be with your gorgeous wife, John, hint, hint.
Yes.
He's always lucky to have me with him.
I am.
That's
why I never leave her side.
Yeah, I know. He's like a leech.
She's like,
yeah. I say that out loud. Are real estate prices going down in Bucerias? Not substantially.
No.
I mean, it's summer, so things are just a little bit slower, but people are not panicking yet, and they are not. The only ones that are going down in price are the ones that should have been down in price already.
Yeah.
So,
and it's all over the world right now. We're seeing in Edmonton, places that were 1.4, 1.5 million selling for 1.1, 1 million. Mm-hmm. And it's like that in Mexico as well. Things over, the threshold, 350 and under is kind of where the market is. So, and our market isn't just all local. Our market is the world buys there. So you don't need to have a ton of sales before it all adds up. So yeah, it's good.
Jeff wants to discuss hockey. So the Oilers scored the first goal, then it was all downhill from there. The defense took the night off. Well, they're getting paid a lot. They don't care.
And there's nobody in the audience cheering them on. Jeff, I believe if you were in pom-poms on the side, they would have done better. Because you could have cheered them to victory.
I've seen Jeff's legs. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, I believe you could have done better for them.
He would be a tall, scary cheerleader.
We saw the bubble around the Rogers. So we saw the hockey players going in. Don't know who they are. Don't care who they are. But they're young males, and they have badges, and they can walk in and out. And masks.
They were all being very responsible.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have to stay in their zone. So, yeah. And I saw a guy in a blue checkered suit, which ended up being on television, too.
You saw him?
Yeah.
The goofy beard? I mean, the big bushy beard.
Yeah.
Goofy beard.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
The clothes are weird here now. When we left, it was still kind of normal. Now it's weird.
What's weird?
People wearing animal costumes.
Wow, those are special. I'm not seeing a lot of homes under the 350 range that interest me yet.
Yeah.
That's true, and
they'll sell so fast, too. If it comes on the market and it interests you, I guarantee you there's 50 other people that are interested, and it's a race.
It's a race.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. But that's the market that we have right now.
Jeff has the Oilers pom-poms from the last playoff games.
Yes. Jeff, what you should do, record a video of you in them on Facebook and tag the Oilers.
No, you're not in pom-poms. You're holding pom-poms. Pom-poms are those things in your hands.
I know what pom-poms
are. You're not in them.
You are. If they're around your hands, you're in them. Yeah, I think it's time for us to we're done for today because we are fighting now. You can't tell, but we're fighting.
This is fighting?
I think so.
Oh, that's sad.
When did we go to that Mennonite bakery? Because they need to go. You guys, did we?
Friday.
Yeah.
In some...
It's like Smithville. Sugarville?
No.
Smith? It's right...
Is it Sugarland that's by Eckville?
So at the end of 766, well, I guess it's not the end. Maybe it is the end. When you're going south on 766, it's right there.
Keith doesn't want to see Jeff and Oiler pom-poms either.
And this bakery, it's run by these Mennonite sisters. There's probably 5 or 6. And they're real sisters, like sibling sisters. Because we were there and we asked for sandwiches. And the lady's like, 2 sandwiches. And that was her yelling. And Christie's like, wow, you guys are not siblings. Because, you'd be yelling. She's like, we are siblings. But that was her yelling, 2 sandwiches. And it was across the room. And the lady heard.
Sandwiches. They were very good.
So, yeah, their bakery stuff, they're closed at 3, but they start at 3. And they don't make pies every day. They don't make donuts every day. But they sell out of their stuff. It's crazy. And there are people that drive from Red Deer to this place and Sylvan to this place because it's that good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we went there, had the turkey sandwich, which was magical. They make the bread. And the turkey had to be like this thick, right?
They had lots of toppings on it, and you could pick what you wanted on it.
Yeah.
And then we shared a cinnamon bun with Sheldon and Cheryl. Oh, it was good. You should have had some. She bought a raspberry cream pie, which was really yummy. A nice thick custard with some raspberry on it.
Because the flapper pies All spoken for.
Yeah.
All reserved.
Oh, and then we had a little cherry pie, which you didn't have any of, but it was really good. It was just a tiny little thing.
I know.
Oh, and you had
The lemon
butter
cake,
tarts,
butter
which I
tarts.
never got one of those.
Yeah. This is the first butter tarts I've had
And
since coming to
the lemon
Canada.
loaf we bought, yeah. So we bought some yummies.
Yeah.
They were
so
good.
Even though we haven't had a
We
tremendous
shared,
amount
though.
of things, I've still gained over 15 pounds here in Canada, which I've got to go home, lose it, and another 45 pounds. Maybe 60 pounds. And then I'll probably be close to where I should lose another 10.
They don't care.
Yeah, they do, because they're like, John, you've gotten really chubby in Canada. Chubbier. I know. That's kind of why I'm like, okay, my beard kind of goes down further now, just to cover all of the chins.
Doesn't help.
I know. But I'm grasping at straws
Just makes
here.
you look older. Because it's all gray. There's very little dark left in your beard.
She loves me.
You're getting really
I am the
old.
luckiest man in the world. Shoot me now.
Oh, and Jeff has some for Keith, too.
Pom-poms.
We can tell John the camera adds even more. Jeff loves you.
You hurt me, Jeff. You hurt me.
It was worth it.
All right. So we are done today. Tomorrow we are
Yes.
going to be back because no plane
You need
flights.
to wait to stay warm.
I do need the weight to stay warm. Thank you for that. But now I'm going back. I can lose it. Oh, yeah. Did buy lottery tickets. I bought a $24 pack, which gives you 5 drawings. So of the $6.49, nothing. The $6.49 Western, which I spent $4 of that, I've won $10. Now we have...
And you wanted a jumbo donaire.
That's true. And three more draws today and tomorrow. And who knows? Maybe we won't show up. Maybe we'll be gajillionaires.
Or maybe we'll just go take our $10 and laugh because of the waste of $15.
But this is the first time I've bought butter tarts and lottery tickets in Canada. Just the last week.
This trip.
Yeah, this trip.
So, yeah.
So we are done for today, right?
I think so.
So remember to love one another. Be kind to one another. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your spouse's face. And wash your hands as often as possible until they're dry and shriveled up and the nails just kind of are the only thing that people can recognize.
But I think the most important thing, well, washing your hands is very important, but be nice to people because they're scared and they're angry and they're mean.
And people are so mean now. Be kind. Be kind to everybody, even the person that's ticking you off, that's sitting beside you all morning.
Who could he be talking about?
All right, guys. Have a great day. And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Oh, now I've got to figure this out.
Oh, he broke it. I'll just keep talking then.